Okay. I think, you see, okay, here's my problem. I never know what my topic for what I want to talk about for these videos are until I actually, start. Like, I just kind of do it out of my ass. It's like, maybe I should talk about this right now. So right now what I've been thinking is differing views on body image type things, I guess, in different countries. More specifically between America and Korea, South Korea. Okay, so it's just kind of funny because when I used to go to church, I get, like people would get so freaked out because they're like, "Wow, you're letting yourself get so dark. Like why? They were just like, "Why are you doing marching band? You're getting so dark. You look brown." And I'm like, "I like being tan. It's like and also like naturally just I'm one of the darker Koreans, I guess. Like there's like the light Koreans that are like pale as hell. Then there's like the kind like me. I'm just naturally darker. And I'm fine with it. I love it. I would hate to be pale. But like the people in my church are just like, "Oh my god, you're so dark." Like it's it's wow, and I'm like, "What? I don't get it. I don't get why it's so bad." And then I mean, that's one thing. And with American culture, obviously, it's like tanner is like being tan is considered pretty and beautiful on its own. Being considered pale is probably beautiful and considered beautiful on its own as well. But like typically people like aim to be tan. That's why there are tanning salons. And I just find that whole like culture difference so funny. But one thing that is similar in both countries is the need to be skinny. Okay, that just bothers the hell out of me because it's like I can't escape that anywhere. I mean, I guess in American culture at like school, it's more accepting, I guess. But when I used to go to church and then everybody else was skinny and pale and like typical Korean looking, like they look like they were fresh off the plane from Korea. They would just look at me going like, "Wow, she's tan and chubby. Wow, wow, she is not anything like the ideal Korean." And it's like, I mean, what can I do? I was born here. I've assimilated into this American culture. But I feel in America, like our culture, since there are more people who are overweight, like the whole fat epidemic, we're definitely becoming more accepting, but we still do have that ideal idea of like this like a super thick skinny model being like pretty. I mean not super thick skinny, but like skinny. Um, I mean like I I don't know. Okay, and what else? Okay. My head is super super big and it's super super round. From it's just okay. I can't escape that anywhere either. I mean, in America, they don't really see it as like a I've noticed that they don't really see it as like necessarily like an undesired like a bad thing because like I remember one of my friends was just like, "Yeah, no, I mean it's like something we were talking about something, but then they're like, no, no, but you do have like a bigger rounder head than I do." And I was like I was offended at first. I was like, "Oh well, thanks." Like I was like, "What the hell is this girl? What is she saying to me?" And then she was just like, "Well, I'm just saying." Like she was like confused why I was getting so mad. And then I realized like in America you don't like that's not really an insult. It's just sort of like a fact, like just a physical fact. It's like you do have a bigger rounder head than I do, but I don't see it as being less appealing, less attractive. I mean, maybe like people have different ideas, but like they don't like in America they don't see it as bad, but like in Korea you're supposed to want like a really thin face with like a V line chin, like this is pretty to them. Yeah, but So like when I would be in church, like people would just like they would put so much emphasis on the fact that like you want like a really skinny face and then you can't have like a wide one. That's why if you've ever noticed Korean girls when they're taking selfies with each other, like they're usually going like this, going like, like trying to like diminish the size of their face, and it looks so ridiculous because it's like, what the hell are your hands? Like I never knew what this was until I had to watch like two white people on YouTube explain it to me. It's like, am I cute? No, you look crazy. Like, what the hell is this? I mean, I don't really get it. I think that I just think that people are beautiful in their own way. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. I mean, there are people out there who like skinny people. There are people out there who like chubbier people. That is the case. That is a fact. Why can't we all just accept that and learn to celebrate our bodies the way they are and not pressurize people into being like what they see on media? Send stuff around. Because like, I mean, it's, it just makes me mad because I know like problems with body. I've had so many problems with my own body image and my own self-esteem. Like I've had like extreme sadness just knowing that I don't look like those girls on magazines and that I never will, just genetic predisposition, I guess. My body was never meant to look like that. Not everybody's was, so I don't see why everybody wants to. I don't see why that should be the goal. I think just being healthy is the goal. As long as your health is good, I mean, what more could you ask for? Would you rather look like a super skinny model and have like a million health problems? Or would you rather look like, an average person, an average American that you just see walking around the street and not have any health problems and be perfectly fine? I personally would rather be healthy. But, I mean, that's just what I think. I, there is just too much pressure on the younger generation to look a certain way. And I don't know. I just don't get why it's necessary, you know? But I guess I'm done for now. So